So this is an 8.8 cubic foot dryer. The normal ones, the cheaper ones at Home Depot or anywhere else are generally 6.5. So it's quite an upgrade. It's actually pushed away from the wall quite a bit because the drum actually sticks out quite a bit back, and that's where you get the extra space. Hopefully you can see this and the sound's not bad, but as you can tell, the power button to turn it on sounds pretty cool, but it's made of metal, which some of the other washing machines actually had plastic, and I was afraid that the plastic on the metal, sheet metal facing might actually start getting worn out. So I like the fact that the actual buttons themselves are part of the sheet metal. As you can see, we have a single knob, and basically what happens is you have three settings here. You have the top one, which is your temperature, you have your dry level, and you also have your wrinkle prevent. So as we leave this on normal, those are our presets that just pop up as soon as we hit the power button. You also have some other ones which are power dry, which actually change these settings around for you. And if you go over to heavy duty, you can see that the temperature goes up, the dry level goes up, but it's not so much worried about the wrinkle. Then you have a setting for bedding and sanitize your denims, wrinkle control to make sure that your clothes don't get too wrinkled, delicates, rapid dry, and timed dry, which allows you to adjust the time by pushing up or down on these arrow or the plus and minus buttons. But you see the indicator for the check lint screen. So this is one of the complaints that I do have about this washer, is that it didn't really, in the instruction manual, it did not tell me how to clean out the lint tray. It told me where it was, but not how to clean it out. So one thing that you'll notice is that there's a light inside. So whenever you start messing around with the controls, the light comes on, or whenever you open up the door. But here is the lint tray. The instructions show you exactly where the lint tray is at, and all you have to do is pull up on it. If you take a look at it and turn it around, it's kind of hard to see, but there's all sorts of lint in the inside of it. And I thought, oh, I just got to stick my fingers way down inside of here to get all the lint out. And it wasn't until my wife discovered this that there's actually a little tab here that you just pop open. And now it just became one of the coolest lint trays I've ever seen, because now you just scoop it all out. And it's much better than the old-timey ones where you had to slide the lint tray out in the top right-hand corner. But now my lint trap is clean. Close it back up. And then this just slides right back in there. So I'm going to go ahead and fill the dryer up and let you take a look at how the controls work. Alright, so I have the dryer full of clothes. The lint drawer is clean. Something else that, and this is going to hit the power button to bring it up. I help my wife out with laundry quite often, so what I normally do is just use the normal setting, and you just press and hold the pause button. On occasions, I have to go to the timed dry just by going all the way over. Now, I tell you, this has only happened twice in about the 3 months that we've had this, that if I have a huge load full of nothing but like towels, that it won't come dry because it's auto sensing. I guess it detects that there's not a lot of moisture in there anymore, so it will shut off. I'll run it again on normal and it'll still be a little damp. So what I'll do is I'll go to time dry and I'll throw it in there for another 20 minutes or so, and then my towels come out normal. But that may not be an issue with the wash or the dryer itself, because I might have some issues with my dryer vent that need to be cleaned out. I also want to mention that this is an electric dryer, not a gas dryer. I have no experience with gas myself. Also, whenever Home Depot delivered this dryer, I had them change the hinges out so that it generally swings from left to right, and I have mine now going from right to left. It took them a few minutes to do that. And one more thing to mention is that this dryer, if you look on the back of it, it sticks out quite a bit further than your conventional dryers. That's where all the extra space comes for the drum. So make sure that you measure because it sticks out another 3 to 6 inches compared to your conventional dryers. And if you have restricted space, you may actually end up covering up a door or something, but I have a fairly large washroom. I'm going to leave it on the normal settings. So on normal it auto senses, and I'm going to go ahead and hold down the power button, or the play button, to start. And basically it has this estimated time for the cycle is 1 hour and 18 minutes. And after about an hour, we will hear the tone is not the normal horrible bang that you would hear from a dryer, but it actually has a little melody that it plays at the end of it, so it doesn't wake anybody up at night if you start this right before going to bed. If you have any questions regarding this dryer, please just comment below and I will answer them to the best of my knowledge. Thank you.